The big news at the top of the poll this week comes after number one Florida. Yet again, Texas and Alabama have flip-flop spots. This week, the Crimson Tide comes in at number two after an impressive win against Mississippi State. Number three is Texas. Number four is TCU coming off a huge win, and Cincinnati sits at number five. But the really big news in the poll is at the bottom, where USC fell to number 22. Pete Carroll's team's lowest ranking since this great run of his started back in the 2002 season. The Trojans were blown out 55-21 by Stanford. So the top five run down like this. Number one, Florida. Number two, Alabama. Number three, Texas. Number four, TCU. And number five, Cincinnati. The second half of the last 10 looks very much the same way it did last week. Same teams, a slightly different order. Boise State, undefeated, is still number 6. Georgia Tech comes in at number 7 after the Yellow Jackets clinched a spot in the ACC championship game with a win over Duke. Pittsburgh beat Notre Dame and stayed at number 8. The one change comes at 9 and 10. Ohio State moves up to 9 after winning the Big Ten with a victory over Iowa, and LSU slides down a spot to number 10 after struggling to beat Louisiana Tech. So 6 through 10 looks like this. Boise State, number 6. Number 7 is Georgia Tech. Number 8, Pittsburgh out of the Big East. Number 9, Big Ten champion Ohio State. And number 10, LSU. The big stories this week in the poll are USC plummeting to number 22 after getting bombed by Stanford. Stanford moving up to number 14 after its big win, its highest ranking since 2001. And Alabama and Texas again flip-flopping in those number 2 and 3 spots. The Tide is number 2 and Texas is number 3.